All right, we are now looking at the reproductive organs of the pig, the fetal pig. We can see here that we've already cut into the thoracic cavity, abdominal pelvic cavity. So this is the abdominal cavity, and it's pretty much continuous with the pelvic cavity, which is where we'd find our genitalia, internal genitalia. We have a female pig. We confirmed that because when we saw the genital papilla right by the anus. But we can confirm that further by looking at internal genitalia. This is the urinary bladder once again. So I'm going to push this out of the way. This right here is an ovary. There should be one on the other side. I might have cut it off. Oh well. But you can see one ovary here. And the squiggly thing attached to it, that is the uterine tube, sometimes called the fallopian tube. But here we have a uterine tube and an ovary. The other uterine tube is right here. Oh, I guess here's the ovary. Great. This ovary is just not as big. And the other ovary right here. Pigs are a little bit different than humans. In female pigs, they don't just have one uterus like female humans. They have two uterine horns. So the uterus, or uterine horn of a pig, is actually this flap that's attached to both the ovary and uterine tubes. So this wing, so to speak, this is the uterine horn or uterus of the pig. So that's what female anatomy looks like. Male anatomy is going to be a bit different. Here we have a male pig. Once again, looking at the anus, there's no genital papilla. Looking towards the umbilical cord, we can see a hole here. That's a urogenital opening. And here's the penile tissue, the erectile tissue of the penis. This is where the scrotum is developing, so this is where we're going to look for the testes. We're going to cut inside. I'm going to cut first along the midline. And then I'm going to very carefully remove the skin, trying not to cut too deep because I don't want to damage the testes. Kind of peel the skin away. And what we'll see, we can start to see some roundish things here. These are the testes, one on either side. And the testes continue up, if I can pull this apart. The testes is where sperm production happens and also testosterone production, but let's stick with sperm production. When sperm are produced in adult mammals, the sperm are produced in the testes, they move up and go through the epididymis, which is what sits on top of the testes. Then it goes through the Ductus Deferens. So this is the Ductus Deferens, or vas deferens. If you've heard of a vasectomy, you're getting this cut. And that'll continue on around the bladder in humans, and then eventually out the urethra if there's ejaculation. So once again, testes, epididymis is sitting on top, Ductus deferens is the long tube leading out of the testes. One testes on either side.